So let's get busy making our Southern Slaw Dog. What I have here are a couple of split top hot dog buns. It's split on the top instead of on the side, and I absolutely love that. So what I have here are some bun length kosher hot dogs. You guys, you've heard me say before, I only use Hebrew National or Nathan's. Those are my two favorite go-to brands of hot dog. You use what you like the best. All we're gonna do now is we're gonna hit this with some yellow mustard, just like that. And then I had hot dog chili. I don't have any on hand. I didn't feel like making any, so the next best thing is pick up your favorite hot dog chili at your grocery store. We happen to find this. I like the Nathan's brand. It generally has some really good ingredients in it. There are several types, and if you have a favorite, you should go ahead and use that. This is their Coney Island chili. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just sharing the brands that we're using with you guys today. So what you do is you just heat this up, and then you put the chili on the hot dog, just like that. Oh, that's very easy. Thank you, Nathan's, for thinking of everything. That's probably gonna cover 6 hot dogs. The next thing you wanna do is we're gonna put some chopped onion, not a ton, just some, just like that. You're gonna top that off with some slaw. Now this is my KFC copycat recipe coleslaw, and just put a lovely little amount on the top. You want to be able to eat these. You don't want them to be gigantically messy. You don't want these to be fork and knife dogs. You want these to be pick up and eat dogs. That's how easy it is to make a Southern style slaw dog. We're gonna go over all of the ingredients that came in my Vienna beef hot dog kit that was sent to me from the folks at viennabeef.com. People in Chicago are really kind of picky about such things. I didn't want to get it wrong. This kit makes enough for 10 hot dogs. So you want to start with some mustard. Just like that. There is no ketchup whatsoever, ever in your life, because you will go to some sort of worse circle of hell if you put ketchup on a Chicago style hot dog. So just be warned. The relish. Look at that. That is some green relish, my goodness. Go chopped onion. Like so. 2 slices of tomato, like that. A dill pickle spear, which I'm sure Rick will take off. There we go. Just like that. And, oh, 2 sport peppers. Let's not forget those. These things are small, but dang, they pack a punch. They really do. And then a dash of celery salt, which I think Rick is really going to enjoy because he loves celery. That is how you build a Chicago style hot dog. Okay, we're gonna build you a Bronx Bomber Dog. If you are a New York hot dog cart hot dog lover, you will know how delicious this dog is. Now, in another video, I prepared this red onion hot dog sauce, and I will leave a link to where you can find that. And this really is what makes this dog a wondrous and beautiful thing. So we're also going to use some sauerkraut that I've heated up, some brown mustard, and of course I have an all beef kosher hot dog. Start off with, you're going to use some brown mustard, spicy brown right on top, and then some, well, let's put the onion sauce on. Oh my gosh, the stuff is so incredible. It's so beautiful. It smells amazing. Oh, if you guys have never tried red onion sauce on your hot dog, guys, I'm not joking. Do yourselves a favor and make up a batch. Okay, and then we're gonna put some sauerkraut on there, just to give it a little crunch and a little tang. There is your Bronx Bomber hot dog. So awesome. And there you have it, Bronx Bomber Dogs. Are you ready to have one? I mean, everybody wants one of these, right? Today we're gonna add to our Hot Dogs of Summer playlist with the New Jersey Ripper Dog. This is a really important and popular hot dog in New Jersey. It originated in Clifton, New Jersey, and if you're from there, represent in the comments. Have you ever had a Ripper dog? I have never personally had a Ripper dog. I have never visited Clifton, New Jersey, although I was born in New Jersey and lived there until I was 11 years old when we moved to Arizona. So I am originally a Jersey girl, and a little piece of my heart is still there. Got relatives there and all of that. The next time we go back, I might have to seek out Rutt's Hut in Clifton, New Jersey, which is one of the places where they say this hot dog originated. The reason it's called a Ripper is because we're not going to pan fry it, we're not going to boil it, we're not going to steam it, we're not going to grill it, we're going to deep fry this puppy. And when you deep fry an all-natural casing hot dog, it rips open, and that's why it's called the Ripper. So I have my fryer all heated up outside. We're gonna go and we're going to pop these in the oil for a few minutes until they are cooked, until the casing rips open, and then we're going to put them in a bun with some of the German cabbage relish that we made the other day. This is also a part of the Rutt's Hut tradition. And they've been making these hot dogs since 1928. The recipe for this relish that they use is kept highly secret, but the one that I found on the internet actually was from a newspaper clipping from Clifton, New Jersey, and it said that the recipe was from Mrs. Rutt. So one can only presume that this is a very close facsimile to what the restaurant is currently serving as their top secret recipe relish on top of their Ripper dog. So we're gonna head out to the fryer and we'll drop these in, and we'll meet you out there. The most important #1 rule is you must have hot dogs that are in their natural casing. These would be the kind of hot dogs that snap when you bite into them. I have 2 different brands here. I'll go over the type that I'm using. These are Boar's Head brand, uncured, all natural casing Frankfurters. These are Hoffman's brand hot dogs, and they are both, this is an all beef hot dog, this is a beef and pork mix. So that's one of the things you want to make sure that you're super aware of. This is not going to work with a skinless hot dog. So we're just going to lower these into the hot oil. Oops. And we'll go from there. Alright, our Ripper dogs are ready to pull out of the fryer. Now these were in there for about 3 or 4 minutes. Really not that long. When they start to float, then you'll know that they're ready. Now I will show you, these are the hot dogs from Boar's Head. They did not rip, but I'm not upset about that because they're still going to taste delicious. These were the Hoffman's ones. You can clearly see those ripped really beautifully. And that's what you want. So we're going to go ahead and take these inside and build our Ripper dogs, and we'll be right back. We got our Rippers all ready. We tucked them nicely into a sausage bun, and now we're going to fix a Rutt's Hut Ripper. So that really only entails the hot dog, and then you can make your hot dog any way you like. But when you go to Rutt's Hut, you got to have at least one that's traditional, right? So you're going to load up on this German cabbage relish, which is what, you know, is proprietary in their world, and they don't share the recipe, but I think if I went there and tasted it, I would find out that I probably did a pretty good job. So there's a plain one. I'm going to go ahead and add some spicy brown mustard to these 2 down here, as well as some of this relish. And then, you know, the rest is up to you. How do you like your hot dog? You like your hot dog with ketchup, mustard, relish? Do you like your hot dog with mayonnaise? Some people do. Don't wrinkle your nose. Okay, so do you want to give one a taste?
I have to.
You have to. So here's the one that's just like the traditional Ripper dog. Just the dog and the relish. What do you think? Oh, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Oh, man.
With the skin crispy like that, it's not hard to get it through it. Mm-hmm. It snaps, but it's easy to bite through it.
Skin on hot dogs are not my personal favorite, but you know what? When you cook them like this, it all but disintegrates into the hot dog, It makes it very easy to eat. And it's so tasty. Oh my goodness.
It's really good.
You guys, if you didn't see me make this German cabbage relish in a previous video, I'm going to leave a link on the screen and an iCard, as well as down below in the information box. And you'll be able to have a look at how I made this. This is delicious. And I want it in my refrigerator all summer. It's so good and so easy. And I know you're going to love it. So that's it. Ripper dogs from Rutt's Hut in Clifton, New Jersey. Obviously, these are not an official Rutt's Hut hot dog, but this is what you can get at home if you are homesick and you can't get there. Or if you've never been there, but you've heard about it and you want to try it. This is a way you can do it. Pop them in your fryer. Make sure they're natural casing hot dogs. Make yourself some of this sweet and sour cabbage relish, and you are good to go. We're going to be making some German style Kraut dogs. In a previous video, I made this delicious sauerkraut and sweet onion hot dog topping, and that's what we're going to be using to top off our dogs. You can grill your dogs, you can boil your dogs, you can bake your dogs, you can broil your dogs. Today, we are going to pan saute our dogs in a little bit of butter, because in my opinion, thank you, Paula Deen, there is no better way to enjoy a hot dog than when you sear it in a skillet of hot butter. It's so delicious. And I never thought it would be good until I tried it for myself. So if you've never tried a hot dog this way, I promise you're in for a treat. I also have some split top potato hot dog buns and some good old-fashioned Plotchman's yellow mustard. You can use any kind of mustard you like. Dark brown mustard is awesome. Grainy mustard is great. If you have the opportunity to get your hands on some German mustard, even better. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've melted about a tablespoon of butter in the bottom of my skillet, and on my induction burner here, I have this skillet set to 350 degrees, which is about medium-high heat. And now we just wait. It's only going to take a few minutes, and you want to make sure that you just turn the hot dogs as they're starting to cook, because you don't want them to sit on one side, as it were, for too long. Otherwise you will burn them, unless you like them like that. If you like the outside, if you have a hot dog that has a nice casing on it, and if you like a nice crispy casing, then you're going to want to cook it according to how you prefer it. Now you can see mine are already starting to brown a bit, so we're just going to go ahead and keep turning them until they're perfectly done for us. So I'll be back when these are ready. Alright, my hot dogs are cooked exactly how I like them. You see how they're lightly browned on all sides, and they have gotten a little bit firm. So that's where we like it. I'm going to turn off my burner. I'm going to remove these. I'm just going to stick them on a parchment on a little pan like I had before. And best part is, you know, hot dogs, they're already cooked, so no cross-contamination there. So what we're going to do now is move everything out of the way and come back and we'll build our German style Kraut dogs and we'll enjoy our lunch. Alright, I got our hot dogs all ready to go, nestled into these beautiful buns, and now the thing that makes sense to me is not to put the mustard on top of the sauerkraut. You want to put the mustard on the dog. And like I said, you can use whatever mustard you like. And then we're going to top this with some of our sweet onion sauerkraut topping. Delicious. And that's it. And that is my suggestion for another great option for hot dogs this summer. That's how you make a delicious German style Kraut hot dog with the sweet onion sauerkraut topping. Perfect for all summer long or anytime. And that's it. That's how you make them.